All right, you guys, this your boy back at y'all with another one. Shouts out to the LDBC, Lions Den basketball community. Hit the video like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell whenever I go live. That way you get those notifications. Also, subscribe to the Patreon. I'll leave a link to the Patreon when the stream is over with. Let's get down to business, all right? So, the Washington Wizards are on their second game against the Chicago Bulls. Now that game going down probably around, I think around 5 o'clock that game goes down. And Wizards right now sitting at 0-4 and they're looking for their first win of the season. Right? Now after the game in which they lost to the Chicago Bulls the first time around, Russell Westbrook put up an Instagram post in which he quoted Martin Luther King. And in that Martin Luther King quote, basically, it said, the true measure of man is how he behaves, is not how he behaves in times of convenience and comfort, but how he behaves in times of controversy and challenges. So he tagged the whole entire Washington Wizards team on that Instagram post. Now, he's saying that he don't like losing, right? He's basically challenging the team to perform better, right? But this is my thing, right? Russell Westbrook has not played well. I know he put up triple doubles and whatnot, but those triple doubles to me are hollow. Those are hollow stats. Because when you put up those numbers and the team doesn't win, one would think that Russell Westbrook will have to see what he's doing wrong, what he's not doing right, what changes that he needs to make so that way he can put his team in a better position to win the game. Right? So I find myself asking this question. And I asked myself this question because Russell Westbrook, when he got traded from the Rockets to the Wizards, one of the first things that came out of Russell Westbrook's mouth, I'm not changing my game. I'm not changing nothing. So, look, how can he ask the team to find it within themselves to make changes necessary so that they can play winning basketball when he's not willing to make the necessary changes so that way the Wizards can play winning basketball? It's counterproductive. And yeah, he played with heart. I'm not challenging his heart. I'm not questioning his ability. I'm not questioning, Russell Westbrook's determination. I'm not questioning his professionalism. I'm not questioning none of that. I need everybody to understand where I'm coming from on this particular subject. I'm not questioning Russell Westbrook's heart. I'm not questioning his toughness. I'm not questioning his athleticism, but I am questioning his basketball IQ. I am questioning his ability to make the necessary changes so that way his team can win, right? There's no use putting up triple doubles if the team is not winning. Now, Rui Hachimura is coming back today. Now, Rui Hachimura is a guy that the Washington Wizards really value. Him next to Isaac Bonga, the two guys that they really was high up on. Now, there's another guy that they drafted, I believe it was number 6 overall. He was either 6 or 7 overall in this year's draft. Denis Avdija, that's his name. Denis Avdija. He played pro ball in Israel. So that's another guy they high up on. So my question is this: if Russell Westbrook is not willing to change his game, if he's not willing to get the younger guys involved, because outside of Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal, the Washington Wizards are practically a young team. Pretty young team at that, right? You need Thomas Bryant to take the next step. You need a guy like, outside the guys, aforementioned guys I just mentioned, Davis Bertans, another guy that, he can get hot from the 3, right? So is Russell Westbrook going to put Davis Bertans in position the way he can get a wide open look, because you know if you give Davis Bertans a clean look, he can knock it down. Right? And then Scott Brooks. Right? What is Scott Brooks going to do differently? Right? Just when they thought they had all the questions answered, well, the Chicago Bulls left them with more questions. Fourth quarter. Washington Wizards have been terrible in the fourth quarter. That's money time. That's not the time to let the other team to go on these huge ass runs and while you come down and turn the ball over or miss a shot or not hustle for the rebound or commit an offensive foul or miss free throws. They're just not playing winning basketball in the fourth quarter. There's no reason why they lost to the Orlando Magic. They had that game against the Orlando Magic and all the stuff that they did, not executing, you know, missing shots, you know, not getting offensive rebounds, not hustling. Guys, you know, holding their head down and all that. After a made bucket, right? Guys, you know, they're letting the other team get to their spot, doing what they want to do. And once again, if you got a big man, you can forget it. You can do whatever you want, when you want, against this team. Yeah. And then another person I want to, because Russell Westbrook isn't the only person I have fault towards. Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal said you want all the accolades you want to be known as an all-star, but the team sucked. The team sucked. Just because you're the best player on the team doesn't necessarily make you an all-star. I'm going to repeat myself. Just because he's the best player on the team does not make him an all-star. The team has to be winning. If the team's not winning, you cannot expect goodies, giveaways, and guarantees. Because, yeah, you putting up the numbers, but the numbers not reflecting in the wins and loss column. So they got to get it together. This is a winnable game against a Bulls team. You know, it's pretty weak outside of Zach LaVine. Now, Kobe White, you know, he got some game. He can score the basketball, right? But outside of Zach LaVine and Kobe White and Lauri Markkanen, them their three main scoring options. Outside of those guys, who else do they got? Who else can put fear in your heart? Archie Diacono? Does he put fear in your heart? Really? What about Tomas Satoransky? Tomas Satoransky is the ex-Washington Wizard. Maybe, you know, the ghost of Tomas Satoransky's past will come back to haunt the Washington Wizards, right? What about Wendell Carter Jr.? Now, Wendell Carter Jr. could play. You know, Thomas Bryant will have his hands full against Wendell Carter Jr. But does he go out here and put fear in your heart? No. Who else on the goddamn Chicago Bulls? I'm like, oh my God, we gotta go out here. We gotta really stop this guy. We hope to win. Denzel Valentine. Does Denzel Valentine do that? What's up, Corey B? Salute to you. Gideon, I see you in the building. Wouldn't you like to know? Salute to you, man. Appreciate y'all for being in the chat, man. Straight up. Who else on that team put fear in your heart? Right? Otto Porter? Does Otto Porter? Because, you know, Otto Porter worked out so well in D.C., right? He worked out so well in D.C. to the point that the Wizards traded him to the Chicago Bulls, right? Now, Otto Porter did play his college ball at Georgetown, so, you know, there's that too. You know, he's practically back home. Right? Who else on the Chicago Bulls put fear in your heart? Huh? Denzel Valentine? Does he do it? No, Denzel Valentine don't do it? Okay. They're just not good. They're not good enough. This is a game that the Washington Wizards can go out there and win if Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal play smart basketball. Now, we just got on Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum for the endless shot jacking, for the endless basketball IQ or lack thereof. So Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal deserve the same kind of criticism. You can't be on 4 and then complain about, we just didn't have it today, and we got to come back and we got to come together as a team and all that. Nobody wants to hear that. We want to see results. We want to see that the team go out there and play like a collective unit and go out there and get a win. And don't make the same mistakes that will cost you games, whether it be turning the ball over through careless passing or miscommunication or, or picking up a cheap foul when you in foul trouble, you got 4 fouls and all that. That type of stuff is not winning basketball. Jacking up shots for whatever reason, whether it be your ego, whether you don't trust your teammate, whatever the case may be, that's not winning basketball. Missing free throws down the stretch, that's not winning basketball. Guys getting pissed off at the ref, because they feel like the referee made a bad call. That's not winning basketball. Setting the right way so they don't get called for an offensive foul. Guys out there, getting to their spot, getting comfortable. What's up, y'all? And you guys come on and tell me how you feel, right? Give me, I'm in a dead spot. I'm in a bad area, so I mean, if I cut out, man, I apologize. Shout out to 501 Shy Boys in the building. Yeah. All right, Gideon, what you got?
What's going on, LB? Yeah, the Wizards, man, their execution is garbage. Their interior defense is terrible. They don't rotate to the shooters. They don't fight through pick and pops and screen rolls. And what kills me with the Wizards, Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, I'm sorry, they just play too stupid. They play one-on-one ISO heavy offense without getting you guys involved. You know what I mean? It's like these guys care about their numbers rather than winning. I always say the numbers don't tell the story. It's about when did you produce? Does it lead up to winning? I always say stats don't tell the story. It's about your productions. It's the eye test. You know what I mean? And Scott Brooks, he has to make adjustments right now. Scott Brooks is not making any adjustments. His rotations are very questionable, and that is why the Wizards are struggling right now. For them to blow that 17-point fourth quarter lead to the Magic, that was disgusting.
Yep. And that's a game they definitely should have won. They had no business losing that game.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it be like I said before, lack of execution, turnovers, bad shot selection, whatever the case may be, right? It's just not winning basketball.
It's not. They don't, it's that's what I'm saying, man. I don't like hero ball. What I like, sorry, man. I like a team that plays a motion offense that spreads out guys to help guys move in the perimeter and move in the paint. You know what I mean? I don't like an offense that's ISO heavy, 1-on-1, because it means that it's going to be a one shot, and no one catches the board and just no ball movement. I don't like that type of offense. I like a motion offense when players can move to get high percentage shots. And what Bill and Russ need to learn, they got to learn how to move without the ball. They never learn how to move without the ball, if we just use the eye test.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, you can't expect these people to make changes when you're not willing to change. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Facts to the facts. It's been going on for years now, man. This is why you see the Blazers fail every year in the playoffs. This is why you see the Rockets fail every year in the playoffs. They think one-on-one iso ball heavy offense is going to get them far, and it won't. And that's the thing, though. And I keep telling people get caught up with buzzer beaters in the playoffs, but they don't look at the whole series. You know what I mean? They don't look at the full series into context, though. It's like, I don't care that the Sunny's team's been to the conference final. I don't care. It's about that. Did you get it done or not? That's what I'm saying, though. You know why you see teams like the Warriors, the Lakers, teams like that win? Because they move the ball. They find the open man. Everyone does their part. Everyone has a role that they fit in. You know what I mean? You have coaches like Steve Kerr. I know Steve Kerr is not a great coach, but you gotta, at least he did make some adjustments. And same thing with Frank Vogel. That's what I'm saying. Guys like Scott Brooks, Mike D'Antoni, Terry Stotts, Brett Brown, they don't, Billy Donovan, they don't make adjustments when the pressure is on. You know what I mean? And also the players like Dame, CJ, Harden, Westbrook, etc., PG, they don't elevate their level of play when the bright shines the moment. When the bright shines, they don't elevate their game. They don't change their mindset. They think they can keep doing the same thing, and it fails every year. And people just don't seem to get it sometimes.
Yep. All right, Luda Ryder, what you got on this?
I just got her. Who watched him play tonight?
Huh?
Who do the Washington Wizards play tonight?
I think
Chicago
Chicago. I think
Bulls.
they're playing Chicago. Yeah.
They play my Bulls.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, I already know what you about to say, man. But go ahead with your biased ass. Go ahead. I already know this gonna be biased, but go right ahead. You there, Lou?
Like Bradley Beal playing is averaging what 32 points a game so far, and it's not amounting in wins. Like, yeah, I got the Bulls tonight.
Am I shocked by that? Am I shocked by that?
Wow.
Yeah,
Like,
so,
do you
hey,
honestly
man, y'all, hey,
do
hey,
you
man, y'all
honestly
set
trust
me off right,
Westbrook
man.
to
Hit me
help?
in that Cash App and that PayPal, yo. Hit me off in that PayPal and Cash App, man. Smash the like button as you come on there. You know what I'm saying? Support your boy. You know what I'm saying? We trying to take this thing to new heights. Hey, and one thing I want to let y'all know too before we continue on this business talk, I really do appreciate everybody that's watching this video, and you guys on the panel, all you guys that support my channel, subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate you guys, man. You just don't know how bad I really do appreciate this, man. Y'all just have no idea, man, because just in January, I only had like 70 subscribers. In less than a year, I multiplied that tenfold. And it's not because of me, it's because of you guys. And I want to say thank you, and I really do appreciate you guys, man. Straight up.
You're welcome, man. You know your hoops, man, LB. You know your hoops. You break the game down very well. I'm glad to subscribe to you. You know, I learn more basketball for you every day, man.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all,
Hey,
man.
LB. Later on in the week, we got to cook on that Mr. McConnell thing.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that goddamn ventriloquist dummy, but we'll get to that in another video. We'll get to that ventriloquist dummy in another video. but but yeah, let's get back on this. So, okay, Gideon, what do you think the Washington Wizards need to do to win this to finally get off the schneid?
All right, if you're the Wizards, man, force the Bulls to play ISO. Okay, reason why Chicago has struggled in close games is because sometimes they play a Zach Levine ISO top of the key shot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Force the Bulls. Guard the interior. Keep Wendell Carter off the boards. If you're Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, play your game, push the pace, find the open man, kick out to Davis Bertans at the 3-point line. Also, Thomas Bryant, crash the glass, give your team offensive, extra opportunities. You know what I mean? And also you can stretch the floor. So if you're the Wizards, rebound the rock, push the pace, you know, force the Bulls to be a jump shooting team, force the Bulls to be a half court team, and if you're the Wizards, if you Beal and Wall play calm and smart. That's my keys for the Wizards today. Oh, and also for Scott Brooks, make lineup adjustments during the game. You know what I mean? Keep the guys who are producing on the court and take the guys who are struggling off the court, and give your bench some burn. Because the Wizards have a pretty decent bench. So give your bench some burn.
All right, Little Rider, I know you want the Bulls to win, all right. So, but you know, let's practice some journalistic integrity and tell me what you think the Wizards need to do to pull off the upset.
Play as a team, not as individuals. Because Westbrook is only looking to get his numbers instead of playing team ball. Like,
Right.
Bradley Beal going to show up. Thomas Bryant is a different story. And to me, I love my Bulls, but we still have some problems. Like I don't think Kobe White shoots the ball enough. And I think our highest paid athlete is all about him and about the team. Because he's looking to get out of Chicago right now. And, well, like, if Billy Donovan gets those guys to actually play together, we may have a chance tonight. If not, we may see Westbrook try to do Westbrook thing tonight. Because I ain't nobody on my Bulls team can guard Westbrook right now. But tell me, LB, do you actually trust Westbrook down the stretch to make the right play?
Do I trust Russell Westbrook to make the right play? Man, it's tough to trust him though, Lou. It's really tough to trust him, especially considering after he comes out, after he gets traded, and was like, I'm not changing my game. So when he's saying stuff like that, then no, I don't trust him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Gideon said, stop Brooks needs to make adjustments in the game, but I don't think Westbrook is not going to do that. He's not going to allow him to do that. Because Westbrook's going to do him and not listen to nobody else.
That is true, though. And also, look, Bradley Beal can score, but we got to be honest with Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal takes sometimes too many jump shots. Bradley Beal needs to attack the rim consistently, though, and not just settle for too many outside shots. So, do I believe in Westbrook and Bradley Beal in close games consistently? I don't know, man. I really don't know.
But that's the thing, though. It's not like the Bulls got rim protection, so why not attack the rim?
Exactly. The Bulls don't have any consistent shot blocking. That's the thing. They don't have, a Gobert or an AD or a Giannis or even a Brook Lopez in the paint. They don't have that. They don't have any consistent rim protection in the paint. So if you're Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook, just break the teeth of the D. Do some pick and roll, do some slip pass action with, Thomas Bryant. You know what I mean? And maybe you can do like a driving kick.
Low basketball attitude right there. That's them trying to do them instead of trying to go over the game plan. They're gonna do what they want to do instead of going over the game plan. That's that low basketball attitude.
And if they're not going to listen to what we're saying, then they're going to be in trouble. So what I'm saying is that the Wizards, they just need to, get into fast break opportunities, push the pace. They need to get to the foul line, and if the Wizards can play their game, play up tempo, they'll be fine. That's what I'm saying. And also, like I said, the Wizards got to force the Bulls into play more of a half court team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And salute to Polo Sports Talk Entertainment in the building, man. Appreciate you being up in here, man. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just pretty simple, man. Look, you know, Scott Brooks is on the hot seat. All right. In my opinion, well, this ain't an opinion. This is fact. Scott Brooks is on the hot seat. Okay, he's on the last year of his deal. All right. Matter of fact, if y'all saw that video I did when I went up to DC earlier this year, when Scott Brooks actually talked to the members of the season ticket holders and all that, right? If y'all saw that video I did, he talked about that. He alluded to the fact that he possibly is on the hot seat. So if the Wizards don't turn it around, you think they're gonna fire Scott Brooks? I'll start with you, Gideon.
Oh yeah, if the Wizards continue to plummet, he's gonna be gone. Scott Brooks has had too many chances, man. I mean, he didn't win with Westbrook harder than KD. He didn't. He didn't. That's what I'm saying. And then right, you didn't win with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Now you have Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. If your team can't even make the playoffs, he has to be gone. The system doesn't work. He doesn't make any adjustments. If you're the Wizards, man, if this team continues to plummet and miss the postseason, you have to change. You have to make some changes in your roster and in your head coaching changes. So yeah, if the Wizards continue to struggle, I think Scott Brooks is gone.
All right, what you got on this, Luda Rider? What you think? You there, Lou?
What did you say?
Hey, you think Scott Brooks gets fired after this season?
I think he gets fired during the season. If they have a under 500 record, he may not make the whole 72 game season.
Man,
I think if they have to play off this first month up, I think if they're not in the playoff hunt in the first month of the season, he's gone.
Wow, that's a hot take for you right there. You know what I'm saying? But they did fire their GM.
You got to think about
during the season. So
I think Westbrook, the only reason why Westbrook's in Washington right now, because Scott Brooks put his neck out for him to get there.
He did.
And
he sure did.
And that's it. What if Westbrook don't get him wins? He gonna lose his job because of Westbrook. And you gonna have another coach in there who's gonna try to think he can handle Westbrook, and that's not gonna go well. So right now, Westbrook got the Washington Wizards in a bad situation.
Yeah, but you know what though? In my opinion, whether or not Russell Westbrook is there, I think Scott Brooks is a dead duck either way.
Yeah, man. Like I said, Scott Brooks has had opportunities, man. He failed with Russ, KD, and Harden. Okay, now you're failing. You failed with Bradley Beal and John Wall. Now you're failing with Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook. He gets too many passes for losing, man.
My opinion, they were better with just one superstar playing on that team. That was Bradley Beal.
No, Bradley Beal's a star. He's not a superstar. Bradley Beal's an all-star at best.
I thought the team was better with just him, and because they were playing as a team instead of playing as individuals.
But to me, Bradley Beal's not a superstar. In my opinion, he's not. To me, he's
All-star.
not even an all-star. He's a star. But he's
People
not
treat
an
him like
all-star.
people treat him like he's one though.
Because they don't know what they're talking about.
But that don't actually make him one. My thing is this. I know a lot of people say a lot of people say he's an all-star and all that, but he's just a star on a bad team.
Mhm.
I don't mean to be crude about it, but I told everybody, look, we got to be really careful who we labeling as all-stars and superstars and all that. Bradley Beal ain't no superstar, definitely not. But I can make a case he's not even an all-star, because my thing is this: if you're an all-star, right, your team has to be winning. Your team
I would
can't
not be
suck the dick
surprised.
all year. Your team can't suck the dick year in and year out, and yet you expect goodies, giveaways, and guarantees as like a LeBron James or something like that. Look, when you want when you want that kind of cachet, you got to deliver. And so far, they've broken the bank for Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal has not delivered them wins, playoff appearances, and nothing like that.
As a leader, yeah, the Wizards have not made the playoffs since 2018. So yeah,
Yeah, their ceiling was basically when that egghead Randy Whitman was their head coach. When
uh
they got
huh.
the Game 7 in the Eastern Conference semis, they lost to Boston. That was their ceiling right there.
They should have won that series, by the way, because think that Washington was up double digits the first two games of that series. Yeah,
So,
Washington should have been in the conference final, man. There's no way with John Wall and Bradley Beal they should not have been into a conference final. You know?
but it happened, right? And that's why we like, yeah, John Wall's an all-star, but is he John Wall a superstar? No.
I know one
He's a
thing: if
star,
Stockbrook,
but he's not a
if
superstar.
when Stockbrook do get fired from Washington, they need to make a better choice as a head coach.
Mark Jackson,
If they allow that to happen,
man, what they got to lose? For real, I know. Look, what they got to lose when we're getting Mark Jackson. If anything, you see what the man can do. The man can take a damn a bunch of sand and make a castle out of it. Actually, goddamn Golden State.
Like he made a young Golden State team a playoff team. You know what I mean?
He'll get this team back to relevancy, man. They just gotta look. And I hate people do that. Mark Jackson, his religious beliefs should not be a reason why he's blackballed from the NBA. Ain't there supposed to be freedom of speech and freedom of religion and all that? So why are we
Exactly.
blackballing people because of their religious beliefs and all that? That's bullshit.
It is, man. Listen, I always tell people you do not. Here's what I tell people: you do not have to respect the opinion, but you have to respect the person's right to have an opinion. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Disgusting. These
Mm-hmm.
guys continue to get coaching opportunity after coaching opportunity. These guys suck all year long. We all know how bad these coaches are. And yet we got Mark Jackson who taken the team from nothing and made them relevant, and yet this dude can't get another coaching game. That's bullshit.
It's
That's
crazy,
bullshit.
man. It's
But yeah,
crazy.
man, Scott Brooks, Scott Brooks definitely need to step it up. Russell Westbrook, look, and that's my thing about Russell Westbrook, right? It's cool and all that you challenging your teammates, right? Because you want them to play better, you want them to have the fight and all that. But at the same time, you can't have all the changes around you while you don't change.
It's true. And you see, it's not just talking on the court. It's not just talking. Action. They gotta put action, produce on the court. Don't just talk. You know what I mean? Don't just say, "Oh, we're gonna change your game," and then you don't do it. Nah, I want to see you. I want to see you on the court. Be willing to sacrifice. That's the problem with teams like the Rockets, the Blazers, the Wizards, teams like that. They don't sacrifice. They don't. They think about numbers rather than let's sacrifice for the betterment of the team. You know, so we can get wins.
So those have the first set of games are on right now. I think Cleveland and Indiana is going at it right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream here and catch up on that game. I appreciate y'all for being in the panel. Appreciate y'all for listening to this video. Everybody that's going to watch this video, have a happy new year, everybody. This your
You
boy.
too.
Scream at me. Hey!